come in here. Hell, I feel like if we taking a mindful break, we might as well talk about what mindfulness is, baby. I feel like a lot of people, and I've been having this conversation with clients all day, especially since the weather been warmer, because you'll hear people describe what mindfulness is without even really understanding the concept or like the benefits of it. And that shit is so necessary. Cause you think like the work that we do, it's easy to take ourselves out of the present. And when you're not in the present moment, you'll lose a lot of your capacity to deal with like stressful things. And I don't know about y'all, but stress should be showing up sometimes, baby. So, yeah. Take mindful walks. You ever notice? Okay, now let me ask y'all this. Have you ever noticed a spot? You'll ride by a spot and you've been driving by this place for weeks or days or even years sometimes, and all of a sudden you'll go, damn, I didn't know that store was right there. I didn't know that house was right there. I didn't know that tree was right there. That you suddenly become aware, you notice, you start to notice things. And usually when we do it in that way, we're not like making a judgment about what we notice. The problem with applying mindful awareness to like our internal experience is that as soon as we notice something that we think is bad or that we shouldn't be thinking or feeling, we are immediately judging that shit like, oh, I shouldn't be feeling that way, or I shouldn't have those thoughts, or why shouldn't you? It's just a thought. It's just an emotion. Attention to those indicators. How do you know how to make sense of your experience? Practice mindfulness. That's what I'm saying. So I'm taking me a little mindful walk for the next 5 minutes or so, 10 minutes or so before my staff meeting because I just needed a little break. I didn't realize until the sun came out how long this damn winter was. This winter tried to take me out, baby. I'm ready to be free. I don't know about y'all. What y'all doing? How y'all taking care of yourself these days? I need to know. I need some new fresh ideas. Or do you take care of yourself? Now that's interesting too because I ask like a lot of moms that I meet or like busy parents or entrepreneurs. You'll hear a lot about the stressor, but not really like the time that they're taking to take care of themselves. And I ask that question a lot, like, okay, so you identify the stressors, you identify how you experience the stressor, but like, what are you doing for self care? 80% of the time, the answer I get is nothing. How you gonna take care of everything everybody else? You don't take care of yourself, please. I even set boundaries with my kids. If I'm working out, get your ass out of here. I need this self care, baby. That's what I need. That's kind of a big deal too. I don't feel like people really talk about that. People try to make you feel bad for having time for yourself or what they call me time, but you don't need to feel bad about that. Your me time, you can call it me time, call it self care, call it whatever you want to call it. But that's your way to refill your cup for when you start to, that's your way to refill yourself. Anything that you do, all your interactions that you have with other people, anything you do, is going to be pouring from your cup. It's going to require your time, your energy, your effort. Everything is taking from you. And who is putting the shit back in the cup? Like, that's the point of self-care. It's not an escape, it's not avoidance. This is you putting a little bit of gas back in the tank so you can continue to do all the fucking things. I don't know about y'all, but I got a lot of shit to do. I got a lot of shit to do and I can't run on empty. That's what we call it: anxiety, depression, stress, and we feel it in our body. That's what it feels like to run on empty. As soon as you start losing your focus, you start losing your concentration, you start to get a little bit more irritable with your kids or the people around you. You start disconnecting, having dissociation, panic attack. That your tank is empty, baby. Do something about it. Do something about it. That's why self care is such an integral part of the stress tolerance. It takes hard work to stay focused and be mindful and do all the things you need to do and do it effectively. Self-care is your way to give back to yourself in the process. Otherwise, you're just giving all those things, all the shit you're doing. You're just giving it a half-ass version of yourself, whatever you can conjure up with whatever you have. And I don't know about y'all, but that doesn't feel good to half-ass do things, to half-ass be a parent, to be irritable, to look around and not have enough energy to clean your house, to not have patience for my clients, or not have enough energy left to spend quality time with my spouse or my partner. Like you need that. The only way you really are able to do that effectively is by taking care of yourself. It's just like maintenance on a car, right? Motherfuckers start making noise, you gonna go get it fixed, or you gonna, you know what I'm saying? You're not gonna keep running it like that. You will, you can, but you gonna run that thing into the ground the same way you doing yourself. Please take care of yourself, and don't let nobody make you feel bad about it. Damn, that's loud. I don't know if y'all know this. If any of y'all on here follow me, I hope you do. If you don't, do please. Thank you. I'm a therapist. I love mental health, all things mental health, because I'm on my own journey, and so I like to teach people about the stuff I'm learning, and I think it's amazing. Just a little side note. But anywho, if you do follow me, then you'll notice my background has changed in my videos. That's because I'm at a new office location, and baby, I love it. It's a park out here, so I can bring all my little kid clients outside. Nice little courtyard. It's not the office feel. Like it feels like home. Feels comfortable. And you need to be comfortable when you listen to like tough shit all day long. I'm with it. What was we talking about? Self care? What y'all be doing? How y'all be taking care of yourselves? Personally, I like to exercise. I love to exercise. I feel like that's my way of like ridding my body of anxiety and stress and like all the physiological effects of how stress shows up in my body. I like to play board games with my kids. What do y'all do for self care? And okay, so this is another interesting component of self care. Sometimes I ask people like what they do for self care, and they talk about like all external things, like get my nails done, or I get a haircut, or I get my hair done, and like all of that is great. Like you look good, you feel good for sure. But what about what do you do for your insides? How do you take care of your insides? Because getting your hair cut and getting your nails done that's okay. It's good. It's definitely not a bad thing, but if you have like stresses that you're experiencing internally, a haircut might not do the trick. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. It was at 1 o'clock. I'm gonna go eat my lunch. I just wanted to get on here because I'm literally never on here. I don't even be knowing what to talk about on live, if I'm being honest. Maybe that's the social anxiety creeping through. Maybe. Y'all take care of yourself, though. I guess that's the point. Do something good for yourself today. Do something good for yourself. Fuck them kids. Do something. Do something good. Your future self will thank you for it, I promise.